turn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Nintendo Weekly. I'm very excited to celebrate all things Nintendo with you today. So welcome. Hi, everybody. Al, thank you for the resub on Twitch, and actually, thank you for using your Prime sub here. Folks, as always, for Nintendo Weekly, I am currently dual streaming to both Twitch and Amazon Live right now. So, folks, if you're watching on Amazon, you get first dibs on all the different products and deals that I'm talking about, because today is a deals day. I'll explain that in a second. And if you're watching, and if you're a Prime member on Amazon, you do get a free sub on Twitch if you come on over to Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch and you want to see where all the deals are and get links to them exactly, you can open a new tab and watch this stream in Twitch and Amazon at the same time. Hey-o, there we go. Also, I'm interested to see if this happens again. Last week, the Twitch stream was more delayed than the Amazon stream. So, like, people watching on Amazon were watching in the future, if you will, which was fun. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I mentioned that there's going to be a lot of deals today, and that's because it is Amazon's gaming week, which means that gaming things in particular are on deal this week. So I've got a lot of great deals for everybody, and I want to shout out the first one really quick. So Nintendo Weekly, if you haven't been here before, we chat all things Nintendo, and we usually do like a show and tell / fun finds section first. And then we do some news. Catnip Ninja says Twitch is slightly faster today. Interesting. But yeah, we do fun finds, we do news, and then we do some gameplay. And we just hang out and have a good time and celebrate Nintendo. So fun finds are a lot of deals because I like to save money. I'm with you. Irdle says, as always, mute one of those streams so you're not hearing both of them. And yes, that's a great thing to do. But I think there's only one of these left in stock. But folks, this is the Nintendo Switch OLED version, the Mario Red edition, and it's currently on deal. It's currently on deal. So I wanted to tell everybody about that because that's exciting. It's $30 off its normal price, and there's only one left in stock right now. So if you get the Nintendo Switch OLED version normally, you're going to pay $30 more than you will if you get the Mario Red edition. Now, the Mario Red edition, I think, looks really sleek, just like the Switch in the hub looks really cute. But it is the OLED version of the Switch, so you get the bigger kickstand in the back. You get the dock that has the Ethernet port. And look at this. The Mario Red edition of the dock has, like, secrets. I love it. Check that out. This is the one that we use in our house, so excuse that it's a little dusty. But I love the coins back there, too. It's so cool. It is so cool. But yeah, I love this, and I hardly ever see Nintendo hardware on deal. So I was like, get that deal. It's $30 off if you want to check it. Selena says, my computer is crying running both Twitch and Amazon Live. Then we need to get you more RAM. I don't have more RAM on deal in the carousel right now. But there is some RAM on deal right now if you're watching. The red really pops, says Rob. And Julio says it looks nice. It does. So this is our living room Switch. The Mario edition of the Nintendo Switch OLED. This is our living room Switch. And when we have long flights and stuff like that, this is Logan's Switch. So I love it. I think it's great. And I also love that there's actually Nintendo hardware on deal, which never happens. Also, on a really big deal is the micro SD cards officially licensed by Nintendo from SanDisk. So I have the 1 terabyte capacity right here. But the 256 gigabyte card specifically is 48% off. $25.99 for the 256 gigabyte card. You can get more storage for your Switch for $26 with that deal today. Again, yay, gaming week. Red Banshee says, I need new laptops. I talked about new laptops on the Amazon Best Deals of the Week stream that I did earlier today, so click that link. I had a good, budget buy laptop and a good premium laptop options for you that were both on deal. So check that out, Red Banshee. Selena said RAM isn't going to help. I need a new laptop. All right, well then you check out those laptop deals that I talked about this morning too. And I was just showing you my micro SD card here in this awesome Game & Watch inspired design case which this is not on deal right now, but I feel like every time I show it on Amazon, people are like, where do I get this? And Red Banshee says that is a cool case. Right? It's fun. So it comes in a lot of different designs if this one's not for you, but it's got tons of storage. It has 2 levels of storage for games and your SD cards. So you'll notice one side is just for the games, the other side's for a game or SD card. I've got one side of mine filled up so far. I'm working on it. I am working on it. But yeah, I love this case. I think it's awesome. So I wanted to let people know about it as well. Okay, other great fun finds and deals going on right now for Games Week. Get those deals. Games Week, by the way, only goes through Sunday. It's until May 5th. So everybody celebrate Star Wars Day tomorrow, and then make sure you pick up all your gaming hardware between now and Sunday. Odyssey Dave says, that case looks cool, but I only have 2 Switch games. Well, that's okay. I've got deals if you want to change that today. Arcus says, I need the AirPods, so I'll get those. The AirPods that were on deal that I talked about earlier today? Yes, get them. That's a good deal. Okay. Power A makes Switch controllers that are officially licensed by Nintendo. This is my Miss Chalice Power A controller, but they have all different designs, and you can get them wireless or wired. So the wired controller currently is 23% off. So picture this with a wire coming out the top of it. But you can see they have little paddles back here that you can customize. And they're really good controllers. I have a bunch of these. I've used them for a long time. I like them. It's like a little alt for your Pro controller. But yeah, the wired version is 23% off, and the wireless version is 35% off. So even more. So the wired version with its discount is down to like $22, and the wireless version is down to under $40. It's like 38 something. So really good controllers though, whether you want to get the wired or the wireless. And there's a really beautiful design for Legend of Zelda right now. So I love my Miss Chalice, but there's a really gorgeous Zelda Power A wireless controller that I have linked on Amazon. So for anyone who's watching on Twitch, if you want to see that, open up the Amazon stream in another tab and click that because it's really, really cute. Odyssey Dave says, I'm trying this thing where I don't buy a new game until I finish the prior game. Pray for me. Good luck. I would not be able to do that personally, but I love where your head's at with that. And Red Banshee says, I see Breath of the Wild for sale, and I'm so tempted, but I still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Well, that's okay. You should play Breath of the Wild first. Or did you mean that the other way around? You should do that the other way around. Also, 32% off today, because yay, Gaming Week. If you want to buy just the dock for a Nintendo Switch, just the dock and a new power cable, and you might be thinking, Trisha, why would I do that? Listen to this. So, like when we only had one Nintendo Switch in the house, I had the dock up here in my streaming setup so I could stream from the Switch. But then when my family wanted to play in the living room, I'd have to unplug, take the whole dock and the Switch all the way downstairs, re-plug it all in, just to be able to play the Switch on different TVs. At 32% off right now, you can just buy the dock and an extra power cable and have a dock in 2 places, so that all you need to do if you're in that situation is grab your Switch out of one dock, run downstairs, put it in the other dock. It saves so much time if you have that specific situation that I have. Cervantes says, is it the only Switch version that's on sale? No Fusion Pro 3. Do you mean the only Switch controller that's on sale? Those were the 2 that I found specifically on sale. I did not find a deal on the Fusion Pro, but if you find one, let me know. I was just looking for what I could find, and that's what I found quickest. But I know Red Banshee mentioned in chat that, hi Cypher of Tier, welcome to the stream. I know Red Banshee mentioned in chat that you saw Breath of the Wild for sale, and there are so many Switch games for sale right now. Chicago says, it's not just Catnip says it's not just Star Wars Day tomorrow, it's also Free Comic Book Day. That's true, shout that out. Chicago says, my wife has the Power A Nano. I like how it looks and feels, but it's so small for me. Yeah, I think The Nano, refresh my memory, but I think that's smaller than this, right? Or is it that size? This, I feel like, is a pretty typical size. Like, if I compare this to an Xbox controller, these are about the same size, right? And yes, it's Free Comic Book Day tomorrow, Rachel. Cypher of Tier! Oh, look, a button. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Dragon Riders, my friends. I hope everybody enjoyed when we rated Cypher the other day. And if you missed it, please go follow Cypher of Tears channel. Cypher makes some great, great content, especially for those of you who like the fantasy and TTRPG space. Okay. I believe, Cypher, were you playing Baldur's Gate 3 when we rated you? I'm trying to remember. Okay. But yes, lots of different options of design on the Power A controllers. Yes, you were. Okay, good. See, sometimes the memory is working the way that it should. All right. But yes, because it's Games Week on Amazon, it's Gaming Week on Amazon, there's so many deals on games. It's not often that we see Nintendo games on deal. Thank you, STS, for that shout out for Cypher. You're amazing. And Rachel says, agreed, Cypher's an amazing person in the TTRPG space. Yay. We've got multiple fans in common. It's great. Well, and I mean, I myself am also a Cypher fan. It's amazing. There's a good overlap in these communities for sure. But yeah, games that are on sale right now include Princess Peach Showtime, which just came out recently. So for that to be 14% off is wild. If you haven't played it yet, it's a really cute kids game. From what I've played of it so far, it didn't challenge me as much as I'd like it to. But I do think it would be challenging, like, for my son who's 7. So it's not like a 4 or 5-year-old game. It's a game I wish I had when I was a kid, and I like how inventive they get with Peach's powers, for sure. For me, I'm always like, can we make it more adult? And then I have to check myself and realize that, like, there are Nintendo games made for children, and not just for me, who's a parent. But then there's games that are great for kids and parents, like Luigi's Mansion 3, which is 17% off right now for Amazon Games Week. There is also Mario Golf Super Rush, which is a hoot if you haven't played it. It takes, like, if you're worried about, like, oh, golf games, are they a little boring? It injects some adrenaline into your golf game, and it's very funny. And for those of you who may have seen me ever play that game on stream, especially with my friends Naomi and Gary, things get out of control. It is not a relaxing golf experience. It is absolutely wild. But yeah, so Mario Golf Super Rush is 20% off right now. Loving that. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, again, great for all ages, has difficulty controls even while you're co-oping, which is great. That's 17% off right now. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is 17% off right now. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are both 21% off right now. Really good stuff. So if you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, get that deal on Breath of the Wild first. Play through that first if you can, if you have the time and space in your life to do so. If you need to just jump right into Tears of the Kingdom, do that. Live your best life. But I love that both of them are 21% off right now. It's good. Albarak says, speaking of challenging, I've been playing Super Mario 3D World on the Switch. Fun, but frustrating. I know there are some challenging Switch games for sure. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which some might say is the best Kirby game ever made, is 19% off right now. So if you haven't played that, that's on a great deal. Super Mario RPG is 25% off right now. And Super Mario Odyssey is 25% off right now. Like I'm saying, Gaming Week is a holiday for all of us. Probably the best game deal that I found, though, was on Sonic Superstars. Sonic Superstars for the Nintendo Switch is 42% off right now. That's wild. That never happens. But Sonic Superstars, normally $59.99. At 42% off, it's under $35. And Albrecht says, Mario RPG, yes, please. Yes, please. So yeah, really great deals on Nintendo games for Amazon Gaming Week if you're looking to add to your library. If you're like, hey, Trisha, I have this, but I still need to fill up this whole side. There you go. Get the games while they're on deal because Nintendo games rarely go on deal. It is a good deal, right? SS Vibing says that is a good deal. It is a good deal. Cypher says, hold on, I need that game case. Cypher, I got this as a gift. I put it on my wish list, and I got it as a gift from my husband, and it's amazing, and I love it. And I'm talking about all the deals and stuff right now because I'm streaming in two places. I'm streaming on Twitch as well as on Amazon Live. So if you open the Amazon Live stream in a new tab, you'll see all the things I'm talking about either just below or just to the side of the stream with like a direct link and all that kind of stuff. But yes, so I have a direct link to this if you need it. I love it. Dragcana says, are these deals on American Amazon only? I can only guarantee that they're on American Amazon. I don't know if they're anywhere else as well. But yeah, this case, if you missed it when I showed it earlier, I'm obsessed. You can see up here, it can hold micro SD cards like the SanDisk I have here, or games. And then the other side, here you can see it on the blank side a little better. So one side is just for games. The other side is for games or micro SD cards. And there's a lot of different designs you can get the front in. I just really like the Game & Watch design. I like the retro aspect of it. It makes me very happy. Exactly Game says, I'm seeing them on sale for Canadian Amazon. Huzzah! That's awesome. That guy R2 says, is Metroid Dread on a discount? I already have it, but it's a great game. So if anyone hasn't gotten it yet, give it a consideration. Let me see. I'll do a quick search. Let's see if Metroid Dread is on sale right now. Very slightly. It looks like it is $7 off. Yeah, it's 15% off. So yes, it's on sale right now too. Yeah, it's on sale. I wish I could add it to my carousel right now, but I can't. I can't really add things to the carousel while I'm live. But Chicago says it's a great idea to have these Nintendo streams on Fridays when most people get paid, wink face. I feel like I always got paid on Thursdays. And Junior Dax says the deals are also showing in the UK Amazon. There it is. Will says, does it hold a micro SD and a game at the same time? You know, I'm not going to try it. Maybe, but I'm not going to try it. There's plenty of room that I don't have to try that. As always, there are lots of Nintendo consoles you can get on Amazon too, but the only console I found on deal was the Switch OLED edition in the Mario Red edition. So that's the one with the red dock and the full red. It's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, this was $30 off today. The others are all full price right now. But those are all my fun finds for today's Nintendo Weekly. So let's go ahead and jump into the news before we get to gameplay. Mario news this week, probably the biggest news in the Nintendo world, was some news about Universal Studios Orlando and Super Nintendo World. I'm very, very excited about it, y'all. So I actually have, this is kind of show and tell still, but it's not something you can buy. It's a collector's thing. I have, Universal was nice enough to send me this Chronos, is what it's called. But the Chronos is for Universal Epic Universe, right? So for the new park, so you can see here it says, it says Epic Universe. And then they're sending me coins for each newly announced part of the park, right? So I have the first two there. And right up here, I just unboxed this coin yesterday. This Super Nintendo World coin. So as you can see, I still have two more. There's two more yet to be unveiled. But this is really cool. I'm like obsessed with this. And of course, it's like building the anticipation to the park. So I need to, I mean, that's my excuse to go to the Florida parks, right? Is because this is building my anticipation. But BDC says that's amazing. It is amazing. But yeah, for the Nintendo fans out there, Super Nintendo World, like we have here in Universal Studios Hollywood, is coming to Universal Epic Universe in Florida in 2025. So it will be debuting at the Orlando Resort as one of 5 new worlds. Like we saw there, the 3 coins I already have and 2 more. And here's what I'm super jealous about. The Super Nintendo World that's part of Epic Universe is going to have Donkey Kong Country, which is the first time the U.S. will get Donkey Kong Country and that part of the park. So for any of you that ever played Donkey Kong Country and were like loving being in the mine cart, right? And like jumping around collecting all the bananas and whatnot, they're going to have a new ride called Mine Cart Madness where you legit hop into a mine cart and navigate through the jungle in a new coaster. I'm like geeking out so hard. And so it says includes, quote, jaw-dropping maneuvers that they've seen Donkey Kong and the mine carts perform in the video games, including getting blasted out of a barrel, seemingly jumping over gaps as they speed along the rickety track, and more. I am so stoked. I am so stoked. Plus, because the Donkey Kong Country part of the park, which again, we don't have here in California, you'll get to meet members of the Kong family. I need my picture with Diddy Kong. That's going to have to happen. And there's a new Donkey Kong themed menu and merch that's going to be unveiled over the next couple months. Rob says, I hope Diddy Kong is there too. They have announced that Diddy Kong will be there. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong for sure. BDC says, take all the money. Take all the money. Catnip says, so when are you and the family going to go? Hopefully in 2025? I don't know. But we already love Super Nintendo World here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Like, I cry every time. You enter through a big warp pipe, and I cry every time. No joke. And Nate laughs at me every time. Every time he looks at me and goes, are you crying? Because he knows. And I'm like, no, shut up. I love it. So I'm very excited about this news. And also, my poor husband is allergic to bananas. So I imagine a lot of the new Donkey Kong themed menu items he might not be able to have. But Logan and I will. So that will be fine. But yes, I am very, very excited about that. I am very, very excited about that. But that's really the biggest news in the world of Nintendo this week. Also, some news for Nintendo this week is that just yesterday, Endless Ocean Luminous. Say that 3 times fast. Endless Ocean Luminous released yesterday for the Nintendo Switch, which is a game I've definitely been looking forward to. And Nintendo must have heard my plea because they were kind enough to send me a code to check it out. So we're going to play it a little bit today on Nintendo Weekly. But this game is described as allowing you to dive into the sea and just kind of explore the environment. And you can discover things. There's over 500 marine species to explore. And online multiplayer up to 30 people. So like, you and your friendos could go on a dive together and just explore the ocean. Cypher says, time to lurk because it's work o'clock. Gotta love working on Pacific time when I live in Central. Cypher, thank you for stopping by the stream. It's always good to see you. And I hope I get to see you face-to-face soon. Maybe Summer Games Fest. Maybe. That would be great. Red Banshee says, didn't we play Endless Ocean Luminous on the Gong Show? We didn't because it didn't come out until yesterday and I didn't have an early access to it. Cypher said, I'm leaving a tab up. Yeah. Oh, and you're coming into town for a Critical Role live show. Amazing. Well, hopefully I'll get to see you then. That would be great. But yeah, thank you for keeping that tab up. To all of you who watch while you're at work. For all the work lurkers out there, please know how much I appreciate you. So Endless Ocean Luminous, like I said, just came out yesterday. The version of it that's on Amazon is currently not available. So if you're watching on Amazon, I think there's one seller selling it, but it's not available from Nintendo specifically. So I've also linked in the carousel some eShop gift cards, because on Amazon, you can get an eShop gift card and then use that for whatever you want on the eShop, like Endless Ocean's Luminous. There you go. I said it correctly the first time that time, if you want to. So those are all options for you that are there. And I currently have gift cards linked in $50, $20, and $10 capacities, just because it makes it a little easier. But yeah, I would love to play some Endless Ocean Luminous if you guys are down for that. Oh man, Junior Dax says, by the way, Sonic Colors in UK Amazon is even more on deal. $24.99 down from $34.99. We love that for our UK friends. Chicago on Amazon says I'm viewing at work during my lunch break. Huzzah! Okay, so it might take me a second with the new setup, working out the kinks still, to stream from the Switch, or it might not take a second at all. Let's try it. So I have it downloaded on this Switch. You're like, Trisha, how many Switches are in the stream right now? 3. The answer is 3. And that's because I've got Logan Switch, Family Switch, Work Switch. You know, this is what happens when you work in gaming, we'll say. We shall say. Okay. So I'm going to plug in this switch. I'm also going to turn on a Power A controller. Which switch is switch? Y'all crack me up. Okay. Trying to get that switch up and running. Okay, let me see. Hey, yo. All right, and it looks like we got really lucky, and it worked on the first try. So provided y'all can hear everything, we are good to go. Logan works in gaming. No, Logan benefits a lot from the side benefits of my job. He doesn't realize it. He had a friend come over the other day that was like, you have your own Switch? Like flabbergasted. Okay, so here we go. Let me change us to Endless Ocean Luminous. And thank you again to Nintendo for providing the code so I could check this out today. I appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna give myself a little hydrate break. All right. The cover gives you Echo the Dolphin vibes. I remember Echo the Dolphin. I loved that game back in the day. Okay, I'm going to turn down that volume just a little.
Testing communication systems. Can you hear me?
Wait, it says, can you hear me, Trisha? Y'all, I've never played this before. I didn't put my name in. It just knew from my Nintendo profile. That is magical.
You must be the new researcher HQ sent. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm your survey, exploration, and research assistant AI. You may call me Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I'll be providing support to you during your dives.
Okay.
Thank you for your hard work on behalf of the Ocean Research Project. The head office reports that you're one of their best. Please begin moving so that I can confirm your location.
We love a built-in tutorial. All right, what is left bumper? I don't know, it just told me to do that. Okay, well, I'm moving. Oh, it wants me to move to that area, I bet. Okay.
Location confirmed. You may now swim whichever way you like. Now, let's make sure the lenses in your mask are working correctly so you can perform your research.
Okay.
When you scan a creature, you should be able to see its biological data. Try scanning the fish over there.
I think we did play a game very similar to this on Twitch Gong Show before. Not this exact one, but something similar. Okay, we're gonna scan a fish. Come here, fishy.
Scan successful. Note that if you keep holding the button, you'll be able to scan more creatures.
Okay.
When you scan a new organism, its biological data is transmitted to HQ.
Eardle says at least the AI pronounced it right. I always laughed about the E.T. ride at Universal trying to pronounce names, but I feel like that's intentional, like E.T. is having a hard time pronouncing your name, you know? Gotta scan them all, says Tiny. Atomic Doc, welcome to the stream today.
Scan more and more organisms to build up your reputation as a researcher. You might have noticed that after you scanned it, the light you saw on it disappeared. I'll get into why that happened at a later point.
Okay.
This is the Veiled Sea, an ocean region whose topographical features are in constant flux. Feel free to explore, and simply let me know when you are ready to continue your dive training.
Nice. Okay. Canvas says game. This game is called Endless Ocean Luminous. Will we see any Psyduck? Different game. Yeah, but this is Endless Ocean Luminous. It just came out yesterday, and Nintendo was kind enough to give me a code to check out for today's episode of Nintendo Weekly. New chapter in the story has been unlocked. Great. A chance to meet creatures that are difficult to find during dives. For a limited time, you're welcome to visit this special dive area where you'll meet a wide variety of marine life, including unusual schools of fish and huge fish you've never seen before. There's shared dives, which again is co-op up to 30, solo dives, and story to play through the story. Profile customize. What's my dive profile look like? Let's see. Oh, that's me. I'm a fresh diver, only rank 1. Achievements, budding investigator. And then I've got more detailed dive stats as well. That's cool. It says photos in library, so I'm assuming they want me to take pictures too. Customize. Let's see what I can do in terms of customizing my dive suit, maybe. Ooh, okay, so it looks like in-game coinage needed for this. So I've got, but I can pick any of these right now. Helmet. So yeah, everything, okay. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Stickers. Oh! I don't know, that's kind of terrifying. Maybe I can put it... There you go. I just put one on the back of my head, because why not? Oh, I could put stickers anywhere, though. And emotes! Oh, how funny! Just relaxing. Listening to some jams. Oh, hey, over here! And eventually, ooh, I can get a backflip one. That looks nice and relaxing. A little float. Oh, thinking. Very philosophical. Yeah, hyped. What? Oh, that's beautiful. So if two divers do this together, they make a heart. That's the heart. That guy, R2, as far as I know, there's no real world currency. So your coinage is through the story. But let's see. Let's find out for sure. Mystery board. Okay, we're going to go to the story mode. The changing ocean. Let's do the world coral. Hi, Lucas. Says Nintendo Weekly. Nintendo Weekly, indeed. Thank you, everyone who has the tab open to watch on Amazon as well. I appreciate you. It helps boost the stream so more people can find it.
We've arrived at the canyon. As you can see, there's only a narrow passage between the cliffs.
Okay.
Our destination is a nearby cave. I'll mark its location for you.
I've never actually been scuba diving, so this is cool. Like, I'd probably be a little too scared, honestly. Swim upward is right bumper. Downward is ZR. And perform a dolphin kick. Oh, okay. Oh, I love it.
Down currents tend to occur in areas like this that have steep drop-offs. A down current occurs because the water is actually falling into the crevice toward the seafloor. Isn't nature fascinating?
All right, that is cool. For anyone watching in chat who has been diving, how would you say this game does at kind of mimicking the feel? Atomic Dog says, I'm certified. Scuba diving's a blast. I just have no clue what fish are what.
You will notice a large reef composed of many diverse species of coral.
Beautiful.
We call this the world coral. It's home to a unique ecosystem, with numerous creatures living in and around it. Research shows it is critical to sustaining life throughout the veiled sea. But look here. Some parts of it are dying.
Aww.
The cause of this necrotizing effect isn't currently understood, but it appears to be spreading, gradually killing this bustling hub of underwater life. If the necrosis continues, a point of no return will be reached. The world coral will die.
We obviously need the Heart of Tafiti, everyone.
It is
Moana
a
just
critical
needs
part
to
of the
save
ecosystem
everybody.
of the veiled sea, so such an event would profoundly impact life here and in the surrounding ocean.
Frequency punch, I can turn up the game volume a little bit. There, I've just turned it up all the way, so let me know if it's too loud now, okay? Atomic Dog says it feels surreal when you're down there. St. Thomas was the prettiest coral reef. So many colors and wildlife. But again, I don't know what would want to take a bite out of me.
Project Aegis was founded to investigate why this is happening and stop the necrosis before it's too late. You are now the newest member of Project Aegis.
Yes!
Welcome.
Love it.
Ready to get started?
Ready.
Of course, as your assistant AI, I'll continue to provide you with navigational guidance and research support.
Okay.
I should note that you will not be allowed to return to the world coral without specific clearance from HQ. Now that you've gotten a good look at it, we'd better be on our way.
Okay, let me out into the open.
Huh? My sensors are showing an increase in activity. The cave is starting to shake. Analyzing.
Did we have an underwater earthquake?
I detect unusual biometric signs nearby. Caution advised.
Is this game about to take a turn? Oh boy. What is that?
Sending emergency transmission to HQ. Major disruption occurring at the world coral. Researchers in the area may be in danger.
That's me? I'm in danger?
There it is, and it's enormous. It looks like an extremely large variant of coelacanth.
Coelacanth. I would have no idea that that's how you pronounce that.
I've searched our database, and there are few examples of a coelacanth of that size, or with that golden coloring. I understand you want to investigate, but it's not safe.
Okay, is this maybe teaching us to be
Seismic
cautious?
activity detected. The seafloor is shifting.
So did that thing cause the earthquake?
There's a risk that that creature will be agitated.
Oh, I guess not.
I advise not to go near it. Use a dolphin kick to get away faster.
Okay, where am I dolphin kicking to? Okay. Yikes. Yikes!
You should be out of danger now. And your vitals readout indicates you're not hurt. It's unusual to have such a strange experience on your first expedition.
Sure is.
Then again, this is called the Ocean of Mystery for a reason. I hope we meet that creature again. But first, you'll be learning about salvage from one of the other divers on the team.
Chapter 1-2 complete. Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Tifa would limit break the heck out of that thing. You're totally correct. Thank you for all the bless yous in chat. I appreciate you. Okay, a strange stone tablet. You may be able to meet more divers by using a shared dive ID. There's a limit to the number of divers that can be present at the same time on a dive site. You can move from the creature log to something. I was getting as many tips as I could, y'all.
HQ reviewed our data and confirmed the creature we saw last time was a new species. I can only hope we see it again. But for today, we'll focus on finding salvage. There are lots of objects to be discovered in these waters, from household trash to ancient treasures. Part of your role as a researcher is to salvage these artifacts, bringing them to the surface so we can study them further. To help you learn, you'll be joined by another diver. Here he is now.
All right, co-op diving. Lucas says if they add Godzilla and a Kraken, I'm totally in. I mean, that last thing looked like that. Hey, name's Daniel. I already know yours, Trisha. Heard you got pretty shook up.
Daniel is one of the most senior divers on the team. He's very knowledgeable about the Veiled Sea.
Tyneek says, uh-oh, chance for underwater romance. I mean, we'll see.
Shall we get started? As Daniel would no doubt tell you, the best way to find salvage is to look for glowing objects on the ocean floor.
Mm-hmm. How about we make it interesting? A friendly competition. You're new, so I'll try not to embarrass you too bad. All right, shiny things on the floor. Oh, there's something. Oh, a wooden bracelet. Sure, I think we can keep that. Yes? What are these? Is that how I talk to somebody? I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Y brings up that, and I want to thumbs up it. Okay. So did I get that thing or not? I don't know if I got it.
Salvage found.
Okay, I got it.
Well done spotting it.
Hey, you got instincts, so that's why you're Rookie of the Year. Won't stop you from getting smoked. I got a nose for treasure, just watch.
Transmission from HQ. We've been asked to relocate to the northwest and search for salvage there.
Lucas, Daniel has no idea what a loot hound I am. Watch out. There's a shiny. Ooh, beautiful. Yes, we're keeping that.
Salvage found. It seems the harder something is to find, the more valuable it is.
Nice. Atomic Doc says best place to dive during off-peak times is a marina. You can find so many things, wallets, watches, cameras, bracelets, etc. It's great when you can give someone a lost item back. All I found was a piece of junk, not my best day.
HQ has granted permission to search in the northeast. Please continue looking for salvage.
Okay. Well, this is something that's easy to find. What do we get? A strange slab.
This merits further investigation. I'll call Daniel over.
A cutting board. Nice. I thought my haul was bad.
It appears to be a stone tablet, a very old one. The square patterns suggest it might be a chessboard.
Okay.
I'll cross-reference against the database and try to provide further analysis. Please stand by.
Surveying, compiling.
Result found, 74% match. This appears to be a relic of the Oan's people who perished tens of thousands of years ago.
Whoa! You're kidding me!
Little is known about the Oans, but it's said they built a thriving civilization on the Veiled Sea. In legend, they are referred to as the Guardians of the Sea, an advanced people who lived in harmony with the ocean.
Oh, he's been trying to find it for years and we just found it.
The value of a genuine Oan's artifact would be immeasurable.
Heck yeah, it would. You know what that means, kid? That thing. That could be actual treasure.
Request received from HQ. We've been asked to bring the tablet back for study. If it really is an Oan's artifact, it would be a monumental discovery. HQ will confirm and provide compensation accordingly.
Okay. Good for me. Yeah, so much for romance. We kicked his butt too bad in that competition. So funny. Hilarious. Hilarious. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this plays with other people. Like, if you have a bunch of divers diving together, that could be really fun. So as always, if you want to play this online with other people on the Nintendo Switch, you need Nintendo Switch Online to be able to play multiplayer games.
Good morning. I hope you were able to get some rest after all the excitement yesterday. Today, I'll be teaching you about tagging.
Tell me about
it.
it.
Tags are a useful way to communicate with other divers. But they can also help you navigate around in the ocean. Let's start by tagging a creature. Scan one and select the tag you want to apply while focused on it.
Okay. I mean, there's a fish over here. Let's see what we learn about it. The sailfin tang. It looks like I can tag it with map, thumbs up.
Sailfin tang. This yellowish, longfin tang lives in rocky areas and reefs. Members of the species have stripes from a young age. Though a juvenile will swim with its fins spread out, the adult only opens its fins to frighten other creatures. An herbivore, this fish likes to feed on algae and moss.
Nice. Okay, so here I could tag it with thumbs up. Oh no! Sad face, fish, star, leaf, or maybe scary fish. Should I do like tired fish?
Tag successfully applied. You'll be able to keep track of this creature's location on your map.
Ah, I see. Hey, Frigid Soul, welcome. Thank you for joining chat today.
Tags can also be attached to salvage. Let's try it. There appears to be salvage in that area.
So I don't have to tag everything I find. This is where I was getting confused before. No good. Oh, it wants me to tag it. I'm gonna tag it with... not great.
Tag successfully applied. This salvage will now be marked on your map.
Oh, Atomic Doc says thumbs up in dive speak means head to the surface. Like at that moment, scuba tip. Thank you for that. If I ever get brave enough to go scuba diving, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
You can also see tags on your map from divers who are sharing with you. I'll go into more detail about sharing later. It looks like Daniel saw your tag and decided to head this way.
Hey, Sarah walking through the tags. I'll never say no to checking out new salvage.
Receiving transmission. The researchers at HQ have concluded their study of the artifact.
And? Did we hit the jackpot or what? No, not
The
the thing I
artifact
just
was
found.
confirmed to be an ancient relic of the Oan's people. HQ is referring to it as the mystery board.
Oh, that relic. Okay. The mystery board. Okay.
On it are squares containing inscriptions relating to the mysteries of the Veiled Sea. They've been called the 99 Mysteries.
How convenient that we now have 99 mysteries to solve.
For some reason, due to properties not understood by HQ scientists, the squares appear to be capable of producing light.
You don't think if we solve the mysteries, the squares are gonna light up?
Scientifically speaking, that wouldn't be possible.
That would be wild. Chicago says bioluminescence? I mean, that's as close as we could get.
Then again, it would hardly be the first phenomenon we've seen with no rational explanation.
Call it Diver's Intuition. That thing's a tracker. A guide to the mysteries of the Veiled Sea. Anyway, sounds like it wasn't the artifact I wanted. What I'm after is something much more valuable. Bona fide treasure.
The mystery board will prove very valuable if it helps us learn more about these mysterious waters. Or shows us how to save the world coral.
Chapter 1-4 complete. The mystery board. Alright, I think we have time for at least one more. A new chapter in the story has been unlocked. You can access it from the story. Let's see if we can find... Lighting the Way is our next one. Okay, so we'll finish out chapter 1 today. Okay. How's it going, Velveteen Vibes? It's going good. How's it going for you? Lighting the Way.
Hello there. I see someone has decided to join us for your last day of training.
Ooh. No, not on purpose. Was in the neighborhood. That's all. I think there is a romance of ruin. Oh, check out that large ocean sunfish specimen. It seems like a perfect subject for a scan, yeah?
Daniel must be feeling competitive after you found the mystery board. Today, you'll be free to make your own way through the Veiled Sea, using what you've learned as you explore.
Okay. Where's that fishy? We're just exploring. Is this something I can scan? No. I do like this music. What happens if we go all the way up? Oh, okay. I mean, it does look beautiful. We can't peek our head up, though. Try scanning that ocean sunfish. Dude, I don't see that ocean sunfish. I'm looking for it, but I don't see it. Your X is my map so far. What's that mean? Am I almost out of air or something? Okay. Well, it just went away, so hopefully we're fine. Can't go up? Due to the need to decompress, perhaps? Maybe. What is that asking me to do? I know they wanted me to scan that sunfish, and I just can't find it. Ah, it's right there above me. There it is. Hello. Finally. Got it. Oh, maybe it means you're at max
You may notice
depth.
that
Maybe.
creatures are easier to see after you scan them, since the shroud of light around them goes away.
I see.
HQ's working hypothesis is there are luminous bacteria that get repelled by electromagnetic waves from our scanning arrays. This process is known as collecting light.
Lucas says scuba diving does sound fun. I love the glass bottom boat and snorkeling off of Catalina Island. I've done snorkeling before and I thought that was really fun. Okay, you take the light away so you can get a good look at the fish. So that's our job, basically.
Transmission from HQ. We have updated information about the status of the world coral.
Yeah, way less scary version of Subnautica. Raptor Blade.
HQ monitoring systems have detected light emissions at the world coral and a concomitant reduction in necrotic matter. It seems that somehow, light is returning to the world coral and restoring it.
No big deal, we just have to save the coral, y'all. Light healing coral. That's a new one. The ocean of mystery strikes again. Oh no.
Huh?
You guys hear something? That thing again! It's the same one as before, and it all comes with earthquakes. Whoa, what is that?
Look at that. It's the same large coelacanth that we encountered last time.
Look at those teeth. That's terrifying. What are you doing? Get out of there, Trisha!
Risk level, moderate. While its temperament toward humans is unclear, the creature does not seem as agitated as last time.
It's a kaiju for sure, Red Banshee.
I advise trying to scan it. But please be careful.
Okay, we're gonna try to scan it. Uh-oh, but I don't see it now. So remember, you need to, like, be close to see it. There it is. Just can't get it. There we go. The mystery board lit up. Golden Wings. Achievement unlocked.
You did it. Scan successful. I'll transmit our data on the supersized coelacanth to headquarters.
Okay.
HQ has assigned this new species the name Raja Emmas, which translates to Golden King. It's never been studied before, so needless to say, the data you gathered will be quite illuminating.
Okay, I've already discovered like an ancient artifact that's magical. Now I'm discovering this big kaiju no one's seen before. Endless Ocean's Luminous, y'all. I'm a big deal. I took it out and swam away, but you did it!
You may not know that HQ maintains a numbered database of unidentified marine life, or UMLs for short. By scanning Raja Emmas, you've officially discovered a UML. Congratulations!
Woot woot!
Your career with Project Aegis is off to a promising start.
Oh, Locklaria, you're a big Endless Oceans fan. You played the other 2 games on the Wii. Yes, welcome. We're just checking it out today. And yes, the mystery board.
Strangely, it seems to have started shining in response to your discovery of Raja Emmas.
Ha, told you, tracker. The squares on that thing are linked to the 99 mysteries of the sea.
It appears you were right. We'll have to keep an eye on the mystery board as we do our research.
Man, what a dive. Been a while since I had one this nuts.
And with that, your training is now concluded. Between finding the mystery board and discovering Raja Emma's, it's been an eventful few days. I look forward to working with you both again. Happy diving.
La Gloria, Daniel does kind of sound like stomach grumbling. This scuba suit is cool, and yeah, I like that we can change it. Odyssey Dave says that whole Wii controller system was kind of abandoned, eh? No! So the Wii and the Wii U were both really important steps developmentally to get us to the Switch where it is today in terms of the motion controls. It's really interesting when you look at it like over the life of multiple consoles. It was like risks had to be taken to get us to where we are now on the Switch. Okay. So we did lighting the way. Seeking starfish is locked. Scan creatures 500 times. So to go more in the story, I gotta go on a solo dive. Begin a new solo dive. I'm assuming this is how we get coins, but yeah, we'll see. Dive begins. Focusing on creatures, yep. Returning to the main menu. You can return to the main menu at any time by pressing plus and choosing end dive. Okay, ooh, rare fish. Bicolor parrotfish, red. I don't think I need to mark him, we're good. Hey, shark. Wait, I want to scan that shark. I don't want to get eaten by that shark. Oh, man. I'm getting so much. The bull shark. These fish are all beautiful. Yellow striped butterfish. New record for a small creature. Whoa. Okay, so we got a good one there. I got all those. What about these? That looks different. Okay. That must be the bull shark again. Did we get this friend yet? We did not. Another rare one. Apollo. He looks like half a fish. Okay, we got that one already. Let's do some, like, salvage diving. That looks like a tiny fish. Just a little guy. Oh yeah, butterfish to order at restaurants is very tasty. Okay, we must, oh, that's the like half fish again. Oh, a really tiny rare small fish, a sea goldie. I like that in the mini-map, here I'm gonna put away the webcam for a second. In the mini-map you can like see where you're swimming to know if you covered this area yet or not. There's something down here. Japanese sleeper ray. wait, look at this. When I'm facing a certain direction, that little yellow bauble goes off. What do we think that is? I'm gonna go in the direction of the yellow bauble and see what we find. Maybe it's treasure. A glass buoy. That's kind of interesting. Okay, and now the yellow bauble went away. So yellow bauble is to help us find treasure. Let me go up a little bit. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here, but... yeah, this is just relaxing. Here's some more stuff. I guess we've gotten that guy already? No, I don't think we have. A blue shark. A bicolor parrotfish. And a yellow goosefish. Or wait, get me this guy up here. Got him, even though he tried to swim away. Luna lionfish. Rachel says this is such a cute game. I love Nintendo, right? Is that a light? Oh boy. Give me him. No! I almost got that shark. He was too fast for me. Okay, got all those already. If I swim up a little bit. Yeah, buddy. Commerson's dolphin. We got our first dolphin, ladies and gents. And scrawled butterfly fish.
Scrawled butterfly fish. This round fish is whitish with yellow around its edges and thick black lines stamped across its body. When it is swimming, its gentle motions almost make it look like a fluttering fan. It feeds on coral mucus, a slimy, nutrient-dense excretion that is produced by coral polyps.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try ending the dot. Well, let's just look at our mystery board. Okay, we got one. The Raja Emis is one of these. And now if I go to customize, let's see if I have any coins. I have no coins. I'm gonna end my, maybe I get coins when I end my dive. We're gonna end the dive. Yes, here's how you get coins. Okay, so we got 802 coins. So to answer your questions in chat, these are not, this is not like real currency and microtransactions. This is entirely in-game currency, which was my guess. I'm still a rank 1 diver, but I did okay. Captain Picard's pet fish Livingston is a lionfish. That is a fun fact, Dice Chuck. How fun. Hazel and Catherine, thank you both so much for the follow over on Amazon. All right. So, folks, this has been Endless Ocean Luminous. Like I said, it just came out yesterday for the Nintendo Switch. And I think I can stream for a little longer, but this is where I'm going to end the Amazon portion of the stream. So for those of you who are watching on Amazon, thank you for joining me today. And if you like streams where I talk about tech or video games or deals or toys or collectibles or all sorts of things, I think next week on Amazon I'm going to do a Get Ready With Me stream for the Doctor Who season premiere. That could be really fun. That will be on Wednesday next week. If you like that, follow the Amazon channel, and you have options if you want to turn on the notifications or not. But follow that channel, and then that'll let you know when I'm going live, or I always post it in the Discord as well. Sometimes I'm pretty good about posting it on Instagram stories, but Discord is a little bit more reliable. But yeah, so thank you for watching on Amazon, and I'm going to say bye-bye to our Amazon friends now, and also that the gaming week on Amazon, only good till Sunday. Bye-bye, Amazon friends. Okay, so that was for the Amazon friends. For everyone who is on Twitch, still, I think I have some time, and I'm thinking about maybe playing some Tears of the Kingdom since everybody was asking for it this week. So huzzah. Good stuff there. But I'm going to take a quick break because my water cup is empty and I'm like parched. So I'm going to go fill up my water cup and, I'll be right back. Red Banshee says, and we're back. Did it go down for a little bit? Let me know. Let me know. Doctor Who without pants. What do you... My heavens, friends. My heavens. All right, so still Nintendo Weekly when I get back. But I'm going to take a quick water break, and I will see you in just a minute. Stay tuned. So, not only did I refill my water cup during that break, I also, heated up some leftover mashed potatoes and went for it. Which, if you're like, Trisha, it's not even 11 a.m., and you're, housing leftover mashed potatoes. I've been up since 5, so it feels much later in the day for me. She's back. Indeed, she's back. All right. So yeah, that was Endless Ocean Luminous. It came out yesterday. Thanks again to Nintendo for giving me a code so I could check it out. I feel like it's very relaxing. It's exactly what I needed after my busy morning. So I appreciate that. And it is Nintendo Weekly. I know people earlier this week were like, Tears of the Kingdom, please. So we have some time, so why not, right? We have some time, so why not? Reheating mashed potatoes is a pain. You have to keep pausing and stirring. Oh, I'm not that fancy. I am not that fancy. I'm pop it in for 25 seconds and stir it up and it's good to go. So it's more like lukewarm mashed potatoes the way I do it, but it's fine. Critter Nation says up since 5. I know. I've been up since 5 because I was hosting Best Deals of the Week for Amazon this morning. And they go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 a.m. Pacific Time. And I have to be on the pre-production call an hour ahead of time. So that's 6 a.m. Pacific Time. So I'm up at 5 to wake up and shower and do my hair and makeup. Then I'm on the pre-production call at 6. Then we're live at 7. So I always appreciate when some of you tune into those because it's nice to see familiar names in chat, especially when it's that early. Okay, great. The mashed potatoes did wonderful. They're hitting the way they should. So many switches, says Werlin. That's what happens on Nintendo Weekly. That's what happens on Nintendo Weekly. But yeah, let's play some Tears of the Kingdom. Let's do it. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. Good morning. Hello, it's Nathan. Welcome to the stream today. Chicago says, I get to watch your early streams because it's 9 a.m. Central Time for me. That's awesome. Yeah, they're very early for me, but not so early for the rest of the country. Or anyone across the pond. Then it's much later in the day for you. Just got a text. Oh, reminding me to move this hour. Well, I just ran downstairs, so I'm good for right now. But thank you, Watch, for looking out for me. Yeah, I guess that is where we left off. It's 9 p.m. where you are. That guy are too. Okay, so stuff's fallen from the sky. I think Not capture. Adventure log. The broken slate. When you spoke with the historian, he told you he discovered an old Zora slate. There's information related to the sky written there, but the slate's broken and the full meaning is unclear. This could be a clue to finding Princess Zelda. There must be some way to decipher it. Yeah, so we found it, but I don't know how we're supposed to decipher it. I wonder if we need to do, like, other things first. Because there's things in the regional phenomenon that are right here, too. Let's try that, maybe. And look at what we've got quite literally right here next to us. Oh, let's stop it. Okay, I think this is the one that's closest. Is it that? It's not that. Can I mark it? I feel like that's just people we've talked to before. Regional phenomenon there. Where else? That's a stamp I made, probably because I died there. And Eldon is regional phenomenon too. Alright, well I guess let's... I don't know. I don't know about jumping off this cliff because I don't have another fast travel point. I feel like maybe we should go for the red pin. We're in the land of the ploppies. J. Rodimus, we are in the land of the ploppies. Oh boy. Nice teamwork. Yeah, so we discovered that slate, but like... There's gotta be a way to decipher it, and I'm just assuming that, like, we haven't found it yet, I guess? Okay. Oh, there's some good stuff up there, though, it looks like. Like, what are we on right now? There's some stuff to get. Is that a stamina shroom? Stamella shroom! Oh. Ah. Nice, hitting the bum. Hitting the bum again. I'll take it. Thank you for the shield. I can't take the rock boomerang because I can't carry any more melee weapons, but that's alright for right now. Ah, that guy. You're saying we should focus on that first? Like, focus on the missing piece of the wall first? Happy Friday, Lycidin. Oh, that's who's shooting at us. Oh boy. Alright, well. It might be covered in that goo. That's a good call, Chicago. Ooh, an opal sword. Well, we need that. let's drop this and pick up the opal sword. So now we know what an opal sword does. If we connect an opal to a sword, we know what it does. Alright, let's see on the map. We're not even really close to the red thing yet. Let's go back to our adventure. The broken slate. We just gotta find it. This game reminds you of Palia? Really, Red Banshee? How so? I'm curious. Andrews, welcome back. Thank you for the resub. That red pin is probably that shrine over there. It doesn't look like a tower. I was hoping it would be a tower. That looks very scary, though. I see guardians. We're not ready for guardians yet. No, thank you. We got some splash fruit. Okay. I think it's directly underneath me. So let's get rid of some goo. See what we can find, huh? I mean, would it be this close, though? I know my hydrant shield isn't gonna last much longer. Yep, there it goes. I do have splash fruit as an alternative. Ah, because of the glider, hunting, solving puzzles, temples. No, don't come after me. I'm trying to catch fireflies, you turd. I don't want you, I want the fireflies. Did your gust just scare away all my fireflies? Okay, I got it. Alright, well I only got 2, but that's alright. Okay, this was the person we talked to. Oh, sorry, that was my friend. Alright, let's do... throw in a splash fruit. I forget. How do I just throw it? I guess select... drop and back. Do I need to put it on... Not that. Oh, select material to throw. There we go. Got it. Nothing yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, now I gotta go in the goo to get it, though. Oh, okay, I don't. It's fine. Excuse me. At least those things go down easy. Just collecting some key eyeballs, no big deal. think it's maybe... Here, let's just look. Let's look for what we're looking for. Is there anything... Maybe I have to dive for it? Maybe it's in the middle? How we're gonna get rid of all that, though. Oh! Wait! Right there! It's right there! Hold up, I see it! Yeah! That's so funny. Excuse me. I've got a delivery, sir. I've got a delivery for you. Just gonna plop it in there.
Whoa. Ah!
That is what happens when you don't play a game for a while. Yep. Incredible, I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall revel a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorothan. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. Okay, the broken slate. Complete progress has been made, friends. Okay, I guess I gotta go talk to him, huh? Do you have anything else to say? Stand upon the yeah, okay, he's just gonna tell us this again. I do not understand it. Okay, go talk to King Dorothan. Now let's see where he might be. I mean, why is it still telling me to go? Clues to the sky. Okay, so... No. Okay, so that's just telling us where it is. But in the meantime... you met Sidon, and they said, I guess I should go back here. Speaking with Giotto at Toto Lake may yield information. And that's what I just did. Yeah, so we should probably go back here. And do I have... Is there a quick travel point back there? There is! So let's go back here. Okay. Let's go find our friend. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Have you made any progress in your search?
Huh?
So the stone slate Giotto was researching had that written on it? The land of the skyfish, floating rocks with a floating droplet, and the mark of the king. The mystery only deepens. I truly wish that I could be of some use to you. The mark of the king? I have no idea what that could be. As Giotto often tells me, when in doubt, ask my father. He's not the beloved Zora king for nothing. He left the domain to investigate the sludge, that's all I know. I'm hopeful that he'll return soon. Perhaps you could try visiting the throne room. As you may recall, it's in the center of the domain. Lady Jonas, my fiancé, my bride-to-be. We were quite close when we were children. I remember those days with fondness. I've been awkward around her. We were apart for so long. We've barely spoken since she arrived. Now she's lending a kind hand at the domain because of our current situation, and I can't bring myself to face her. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? The sludge. It's filthy. With my ability to manipulate water, I've been separating the clean water from the sludge. If I cease what I'm doing, the filthy water will flow into our domain and cause much suffering for the Zora. That's why I cannot leave this place no matter what. It is brutal being unable to help you with your investigation. Alright, so he told me to go to the throne room. And let's look at our map. Mifa Court is exactly the opposite direction from what I'm running. Isn't it just below this? Kaikana says, I can't wait to finish Breath of the Wild so I can start this one. Breath of the Wild is a really lovely game. You're going to enjoy it a lot. I think I just have to follow the water. I think I'm overcomplicating this. Follow the water. Do I have a top 5 favorite consoles of all time? I don't know, that's a tough question. Okay, let's take a good look. There they are, down there. I don't think I can make it all the way down in one piece. Although, on our way down there, we should hit up this cave again that I couldn't figure out how to climb the walls because it was wet. And I couldn't use Ascend. And now I'm thinking, silly Trisha, I just need to figure out how to, like, light a fire in there. And we'll be good to go. Isn't that what this was? Maybe that's not what this one was. The solid water and the fluid spear. Oh, yeah, this just says something, and I don't know what to make of it yet. The cave is under this, excuse me. Let's do some grass trimming, because would this be a Zelda game if we didn't? Entrance to the cave must be over here somewhere. I mean, there's thorns right outside it. So we were in here, and it's very wet, and I caught some fish and stuff. But I can't really climb the walls. But I'm like, maybe I could like set the moss on fire and then do something that way. So let's look at... Oh, but it doesn't stay hot for very long. Okay. The if there's more moss, because I want to get up there. There has to be a way to do it. And, like, the moss is the key, right? Otherwise, I guess I could build, like, a hot air balloon, maybe? No, no one really stole my Triforce. Let's see. So is there enough stuff outside of here to build that? Here, fishy. Come here, fishy. Oh, come on. I'm like right on top of you. It just doesn't stay on fire long enough. Rocket fuse to shield? That's a good idea, too. Let's see what we've got. Come here, glowing cavefish. Got it. I got you. Okay. So there's lots of wood out here if I wanted to try to, like, build a ladder or something. Let's take a look at my Zonai devices. Like, maybe if I put a lot of fans on the bottom of something. No, here we go. Rises when filled with hot air. A portable pot. Let's see if I can... How could I fill it with hot air without setting it on fire? Do I have just a torch? That would work. Although I probably shouldn't have taken it out here, because now I don't think I do just have a torch. We could try to make one. Let me... I have a flame emitter bat, but I don't want that. I'm gonna use this opal broadsword. Oh, I forgot that the opal does water. That's hilarious. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use the opal. These are all opal swords. I'm just gonna chop down the tree real quick. Okay. Tyneek says you already have wood. Wait, where'd my hot air balloon go? There it is. Let's grab it. And rotate it up. And can I put it... It still kind of falls over. Okay, I do have wood, you're right. Fire fruit. How can I make a torch? I guess I could make a shield that I attach some kind of fire to. Hi, Unforgiven. All right, let's go ahead and equip that. And then use... No, don't do that. Cancel. How could I make it? I don't know that any of these will work. I feel like I need a zonite device like the flame emitter. But I don't want to catch it on fire. It might legit catch it on fire. To my zonite. I mean, let's see. Could be a disaster. Can I get inside the balloon? No, I can't. I thought I could. Get in the balloon! Alright, I obviously need to find something to attach the balloon to. Oh, come on. Okay, now I'm trying to get... This is what I'm trying to do, but in there. You don't think the balloon can catch on fire? Alright, well then what I'm gonna do is take out one of these. I can't take that out here because it's too big, maybe. Okay. And now I'm going to get Ultra Hand, grab this, and attach it onto this. But I have to rotate it first. Right in the middle. And now I'm gonna grab the whole thing. Y'all, this could be a total disaster. Oh no, I can't even get it in here. Will it fit in the cave? Okay, it does fit in the cave. And now I'm gonna... Oh no! I didn't think it would sink. I thought it would float. Hold up. Alright. Come back. Can I, like, keep it going? Yeah, this isn't gonna work very well. Can I attach a flame emitter to the middle of it? Maybe. Okay, so now I'm gonna... Can I put that, like... Yeah, attach that there. Okay. This could be really bad. Or it could be really good. We're flying. But not... No! Alright, well, you know... Was I able to climb up this because it's underneath? I don't even know what just happened, y'all. Okay, so I think I also need a fan. Okay, well I got up here. Now where can I go from here? Can I get up there? Okay. I mean, there are definitely some little lizardy friends over there. Okay, yes. Okay. All right. What is that? I mean, I have to go down there to get it. And I feel like at this point, I just want to keep going up. But I don't know if I can. No, you turkey! Go, get that way, just go that way. Oh. Alright, well that was not what we were hoping for. Now I'm drowning because I'm out of stamina. Wow! And I saved 25 years ago. Okay, good. Thank God. Oh, it kept me up here. That was kind of it. Well, it's a good lesson to save right now. That's what I was trying to do. No, no, no. Get up there, you turkey! And I'm out of stamina again. I'm gonna die again. Oh well. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to bring my hot air balloon. Okay. Let's get our hot air balloon. And move it. Oh, I should reload my save. You're right, because I destroyed everything when I fell. Can I use the shield to propel? Maybe. That's all right. We're gonna play it as it lies because it's funny like that. Don't attach it to that fish. No, thank you. Okay, I think there was a little spot to stand over here, wasn't there? I thought there was. Am I imagining that? Here we go. That's where it was. Okay, so now... How can I get this to stay above the water? Like, well, that looks like it's enough above the water. I don't know if it's enough above the water. I don't think it is. You need a better raft. Can I throw? What's that over there? Is it a crab? Crab fell off when I fell, apparently. Okay. My flame emitter shield broke. Come on! Yes! Please keep going! No! We're stuck. Don't knock me down. Oh, it sure did. Alright. Let's look at... It's a shame I can't just get in the balloon, huh? Maybe... Is there like a spot that... It's a little wider over here, maybe? It doesn't look like it's raining over here. Can I just climb this? No, it's still wet. Okay. So ascend is what I tried first. Get over there. Just stand still on that rock, weirdo. But yeah, ascend. Now watch if I just didn't find... Yeah, there's no... I can't ascend there. I guess maybe I could ascend to this one now that I have something to stand on. Maybe if I bring this over to here. Oh. No, it won't let me. I need to be on a little bit better footing. Yeah, it won't let me. Ah, there was it! It was it! There was it for a second! Let me up! Let me up! Woo! Okay, we got up to the crab place. Part of the challenge. Now where to? Looks like there's one over there. No. No, it's over there. Even on the very edge, I'm not going to be able to get to it. Although maybe... from there? Save progress! Okay, good call, good call. I mean, maybe I could pick up my... Hold up. Can I pick up my hot air balloon from here? think I can. It's too far away. But what I can do is get not a cooking pot. I can't take that out here. I was like, maybe I could like set it here and then be able to ascend to the next thing. Woof, why is this so difficult? Nothing. There's also food I can make. Darium Dragonheart food that what? Do I have the anti-slip equipped yet? No, that would be amazing. I can make grippy food? Is there really a thing such as grippy food? Alright, who has sticky feet? Frogs? Like stone? It doesn't work well, says Tinique. Bye, Jacob. Watch, I'm gonna get all the way to the top of this, and it's not even gonna be good treasure up there. You're saying we need a white lizard. I don't know if I have a white lizard. Oh, a sticky lizard. Yeah. All right. Well, hold up. Let's do... I have hasty elixirs, a bright elixir, sneaky... Okay, I've got a cooking pot. Let's make sticky. Let's do 1. Do I need more than 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I just gotta do something gross. Right? Elixirs just need... monster bits, right? Isn't that what it means? Monster bits? Yeah, let's get some monster bits up in here. Black Lizalfos. Cook. Sticky elixir. Slip resistance for 10 minutes. I mean, we gotta try it. Oh, interesting that the Zonai cooking pot only lets you cook one thing, though. I guess I'd never used it before. Okay, man. Let's do it. It does not work great. But it helps a little. Oh no. I'm gonna need a stamina potion. But is a stamina potion gonna erase my... You stinker butt. Come on, get me up there. Nope. Let's eat this energizing steamed meat. Mid-fall. Oh, that was awful. Nope, we're reloading that. We can't fall 30 feet. Alright, so I'm not going to try to go as far as I did last time. So we're going to drink the sticky elixir, and I think just try to get up to there. And then I'm hoping we can kind of climb the wall that way. That's the plan, is going to be to try to get to there. We were up there before. I know we were. I don't know if... Yeah, get up there, you turkey! Get up there! You dumb butt. I wonder if climbing under the stuff, like, protects it from being slippery. It should, in theory. Like, rain's not hitting it. Alright, we're loading again. WCD says, use the fan to lift you. Dude, we have tried the hot air balloon. We've tried lots of stuff.
You butt.
Can you legitimately just fan? Like, just the fan by itself? No way. I mean, I guess I could just attach a fan to a shield and hope for the best. I'm going to say an unpopular opinion that people aren't going to like. But this whole Zonai device, like, crafting things solution to get out of problems, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I much preferred Breath of the Wild because I didn't have to do any of this. Fuse a rocket to a shield and just go straight up. I mean, we can try it. Whoa, what even just happened? I don't even understand. I don't even understand what just happened. No. We got there. We're so close. Yes! Oh my gosh, we got out there. I don't even understand what we did with that rocket. I was trying to attach it onto a shield. And I don't know what it did. Do we have anything that can mine this? Not well. That's gonna break, but... Topaz, opal, spear. Another opal, some rock salt. Why is that shiny? Why is it lit up? Oh man. What is this? Okay, at least there was good treasure up here. Climber's bandana. It may look like a regular bandana, but it's actually infused with ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. Okay. Alright, I know there's a better way to... Hold on. I don't have bombs anymore, right? I don't have bombs anymore. Can I can't pick them up and drop them again. No. I'm just gonna destroy all my stuff to get these. Just fuse a rock to any weapon. Okay. And then... I do have regular rocks too. Let's see. A bright bloom seed. Oh yeah. This is how I explode things now. These are bombs now. Choo-choo jelly. Wild berry. Monster extract. Yeah, ruby will melt ice. That's a good call. Mighty thistle is attack power. Bomb flower. There it is. Okay. Or fire fruit. Okay, let me just... Is it just going around? Where's my... Okay, I'm gonna back up though. That seems like a real dangerous move. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I mean, did I explode the things I was trying to get out of it? Oh no, I still got some rock salt. Okay. Let's also do the ruby one to see if I can melt any of this ice. No, it just bounces around. It's not melting. I'm just catching this poor place on fire. It was worth a try, though. It was worth a try. All right, let's go back to maybe this one. Nope. Yeah, I don't see anything melting. Fire's the answer to everything. Sometimes you just gotta explode some stuff, you know? Okay, I got two more over here. No, what? How did that happen? It must have got stuck on a rope or something. Please tell me I saved when I got to the top. Please. Please, dear Lord. Game over, says David Hales. Okay. At least I'm up here. Yeah, this, like, shed thing's in my way. So, from this side, I could do it.
Yeah.
And get all the goodies. Now, how do we do it from this side without murder balling ourselves? Like, that should look like a straight shot. There we go. I also noticed there's more bomb flowers up there. Or there were, I guess, before I exploded it. Okay. Now, to get out of here, we can ascend. Let's see where this takes us. Out into the crud. Let's do it. Okay. Cave defeated. Sludge. Let's look at our equipment now. Because right now I'm wearing the Hylian stuff. Let's go ahead and equip that. Because does the Hylian hood have a bonus if you have all three of them? I don't think it does. So I'm just going to Climber's Bandana it. Frostbite shirt. Yeah, if I put that back on, yeah, nothing. All that for a bandana, yes. Nope. There we go. Woo! We didn't go splat. Alright, I think this is the thrones room. King Dwarf and Super Punch and Super Kick. Yeah, yeah. I'm so big and strong. Wahahaha. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot. And that spot is... Huh? What's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorphin game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Oh, I want to hear about their secret spot. So I have to hide. Find a good hiding spot. Shoot away. They declared they were playing a game, adults not allowed.
Oh?
They're allegedly pretending to be King Dorphin. What's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. How do I sneak a peek? I wonder if there's somewhere I could hide. I bet there is. Okay, I did it, but the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed! My king! Pretty please, oh, what if you went to that one place to hide? Come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play Muzu and the monster, not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorphin is hiding, what kind of place is it? I know, right? I asked King Dorphin about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctuary or something like that. Pristine sanctuary. So I guess it's a spot with clear water. Somewhere you can get your tummy clean and stuff. But these days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh, I've heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. And there's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? A secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. That sounds pretty amazing. Hey, wait a minute. Muzu told us we could never tell anyone. It's fine. No one's listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again. This time with feeling. Ugh, can't we play something else? Okay, so let's open our adventure log. Clues to the sky. Aha, I love that they just showed us on the map where it was. Behind a clean waterfall somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. All right. Aha! I was back here all along, children. The waterfall's over there. behind the waterfall. Okay, do I have any special swimming gear? I don't. I have a frostbite shirt, but that's it. Okay. Let's see how this works. Alright, well, I'm behind the waterfall. Do I need to get all the way up to the top, though? Oh, that's never gonna work. Behind the waterfall. I mean, should we fall to the bottom? I'm gonna try it. Maybe it's at the top. The top part of the waterfall, not down here. It doesn't look like clean water. Okay, I'm gonna drown again. Do I have any other stamina, anything? This might be it. Nope. Nope. Teleport? Oh, good call. Nope, no, 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 you stinker. Come on. Okay. Pull back out. I need to get up there. I don't have any good teleport places up there. I mean, I guess I can go here. Oh, rice balls are stamina. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't play for too long. You forget everything. Come on. I need to go all the way up, so I might just fly up the tower, honestly. Here we go. Okay, am I going the right way? I gotta go this way, so a little to the right. Thank you, whatever that was. Okay. Made it to something. Oh, this is where we were before. Up here with this part. I went to the wrong spot. We're trying to go to Adventure Log, Clues to the Sky. Behind a clean waterfall. Okay, I'm almost there. Keep going. This doesn't look like... I mean, I'll ask you. Yeah? Okay, yep. No! Okay. This is not a clean waterfall. I thought it had it marked because that was confusing. The adventure log has this marked for clues to the sky. Unless maybe it's like below this. I mean, that could maybe be a clean waterfall. Somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the Domain. Let's look and see. There's Ploymus Mountain. Ah, so this way, maybe. I was all led astray by that. I'm going to say down here is where we want to go. And I'm going to travel to there. Okay. I think we'll find it. So it looks like over here... I'm gonna switch to a different weapon. Maybe a sludgy removing weapon. Okay. So this is a clear waterfall. Behind this clear waterfall might be something. Does it have two bits to it? It kind of does. Okay, doesn't look like... I know my slip resistance is wearing off. It's fine. Doesn't look like there was anything behind that. Oh, hello! The young ones are pretending to be King Dorphin for fun, but you know, whenever I bring them some fish, boom, they stop what they're doing just like that. I would like to know what they're up to. They're playing as though our beloved king, sludge, you monsters, strange game. Playing in the throne room, I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so that's our hint to go to the throne room. But again, it doesn't seem like there was anything behind this waterfall. So let's do the next bit of the waterfall. Although I'm going to grab this while we're here. Because it could now be behind this waterfall. Okay. We are now behind this waterfall. Is there anything? Nothing up. Okay. I don't think there's anything back down here. But maybe over here? Okay. That's another part to the waterfall. I feel like it could be that. Because, yeah, this is not it. Let's try this. Discovery. Pristine Sanctum! Y'all, I think we found the king. He's a big dude. Who approaches? Is that you? Oh, sweet as Link. How did you find this place? What cool ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what's going on. And now we made Dorothin. Hello, Link. It has been some time since last we spoke. I had received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? We explain. Well, well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorphin valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. This is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. It has. Let me tell you about it. Ah, so you have already spoken with Giotto. You say that the Mark of the King was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. The Mark of the King refers to a Zora King's scale, one of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means, take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. Wahaha! Okay, King's scale. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king onto Sidon. King Dorphin. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation, and about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Alright. So now, we have to go see our dude Sidon. That's what's next. Update clues to the sky. Update Sidon. Okay. He'll be eager to hear this news. Let's go to him. We can go back here. I probably should have searched this area for loot first. Yeah, I don't think Zelda turned evil. But it is weird. I agree. Very strange indeed. Or Dorphin could be lying.
Hey!
I have. My father was attacked by a monster, and the Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Yeah, maybe he's just wrong. I don't know that he's maliciously lying. Maybe he just misinterpreted the truth. Either that, or Ganon, like, took over Zelda and we have a dark Zelda version. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know the Mark of the King written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the sky fish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. Okay. If you find a clue about the watery bridge connecting Zora to the sky, you should let him know. I guess we just have to keep looking for it, right? Alright, we gotta get up skyward. Let's go back to the temple. That's not a temple. That's a shrine. That's a shrine. This is our only temple that can shoot us up into the sky, so let's do it. Skyward we go! Maybe Zelda thinks Link is gone, so she went rampaging. No. We're gonna go up to the sky, and then, yes, I keep forgetting you can alternate between the maps, too. Isn't the solution to always shoot yourself out of a cannon? Oh yeah, I forgot about that little circular one. We tried to fall in it before. Yeah, there's a shrine in there. Hey, babe, let me in here. Yes. Alright, do we need to, like... Oh, look at this. This is cool. Multiple things going on in here. A little Death Star. I wonder if we turn upside down in the shrine. A flying device. We gotta make a flying device. Okay. Well. I think we just gotta run it off the ramp, right? Yeah. Okay, a little bit farther, maybe? No, 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 get on it! You butthead. That's it. Although it only went so far. Oh, okay. Nope! That was not it. That was not it. Ah, recall. Good call on the recall. So it only goes so far without my weight, meaning I'd have to... Okay, is it just spawning them? Yeah, it is. But what else do we have? There's another one here. pick up one of those. Okay, it gives me another one. That's cool. Why would I need to go over there? Doesn't look like there's treasure or anything. Okay. I could put a fan on the back of it to make it go faster. If I want to get up there, could I just use recall? Almost. I don't know how I get stuck on them though. So I guess because we don't have a launching pad. I want it right in the middle.
Return.
Oh, hey, Sherlos, how are you? I don't think it's gonna have enough oomph if I launch it from here. How do those play into it? I don't know. This doesn't have a sloop, does it? No, this is just a drop. I mean, I can try it, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Yeah, it needs to be... I mean, I could try to land on that, but yeah, that's not gonna make it. How do we get this back up over there? I guess I don't need the whole thing, I just need this bit. Put some wheels at the bottom. I mean, not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm confused. How we make this happen. Because I'm not going to make it far enough to get back that way. Maybe wheels and a rocket, but I can't use any of my Zonai devices in a shrine, I don't think. Yeah, you can. Oh, you can only use what they give you. What are those things, and why would I want... Oh, those are wheels! Oh my gosh, those are wheels. Okay. Okay, we need to take this back up there. Alright, let's put this back on the bird. Right in the middle. I just had no idea what those things were. They look like flat plates to me. Okay, well, that was definitely the wrong button. Ugh, timing, timing. Come on. No! My day's going good, Night Warrior. How's yours going? Oh, I had that, you turkey. What? I hit that exactly. Does it need me to wait until it's closer, maybe? Maybe I have to hit it more when it's like here? It's slower at the top. Do you think I can grab it at the top? How is this missing? Can I get to that platform somehow? If I went back up to the top, I guess I could. Maybe that's what we have to do. I have to get back over there, though. It'd be so much easier to just grab it from here. And it looks like it comes really close if you get it here at the bottom. It's too fast, though. Maybe using recall and ultra hand at the same time. But yeah, if I... Yeah, that didn't work. I need to do recall later, and while it's recalling. Okay, let's try now. I guess now I know where it's gonna come next, but I can't grab it. Can I get that? It won't let me. That was close, though. Like, I have to still be able to see it to get it. Okay. But you see how fast that rewound? It sent it back in time, but it did it too fast. I couldn't get it in time. I couldn't switch to Ultra Hand to get it in time. Yeah, it just won't let me get it. Alright, we gotta get over there. But the only way back to getting over there is this way. And I don't want to use my rocket build to do that. I guess I could do it this way. That's what I'll do. Climbing all the way up. That guy R2 says restart the shrine. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Trip Fellow. Yeah. Here's going to be the question. How do we get it over there safely? Or can I just, like, toss it over there, maybe? Find it with the wings? Are the wings still over here? They are. Right in the middle. Okay, now we've got a little bird skateboard up in this business. And I guess I could fly off the deep end here. Okay. Now we just need to put the fan on this. But there's no ramp. Okay. We now have a device that should hopefully get us across. Gonna drop that there. Now, how much runs time do you think we need? Like, will this be enough? Or should we have, like, a bigger runway? Or lower run? I don't know. I mean, it's doing all right. Tilting the nose up so we can go farther. Steering it a little this way. All right. Boom. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey, Mom and Dad. The light of blessing. Thank you. All right, that's the first Death Star shrine I've ever done. It's not the first one I've found, but it's the first one I finished. Oh, I need to put Zonai stuff into here, right? Gosh, it's been so long. I think I put, like, Zonai charges in there. I'm putting in 5. Let's see what we get out of the gumball machine. Bye, Red Banty. Oh, now I got the cart. It all makes sense. A beam emitter shoots a light beam from its horn, inflicting damage. Okay. Alright, so that's a good reason. Does it look like there's stuff down there? There is stuff down there. How do we get down there? Should I stop this? Oh, it only stopped for a little bit. Ow. What happens if I recall it so it goes backwards? Does that do anything weird to it? No. Or you're right, I can remove the hand using Ultra Hand. Now we're not spinning anymore. What does that mean? How do I get down there? Do I need to have it, like, spin to where Or maybe I can push it now. Okay, I think it needs to go the other way, actually. Because I want the hole. I want this part to be, like, over the hole. There we go. Can I get underneath, or do I need it? I think I need it a little bit more. Go, other way. Okay. Can I fit in there? We'll find out. I think I can. Okay. Hey, treasure! Sage's Will. The remnants of a former sage's resolve. If you gather 4 of them and offer them to a goddess statue, you can deepen your connection with the sages. Okie dokies. That's exciting. Oh, I don't know if I can get back out of here, though. Let's climb up. Because I want to use that glider they gave me to get out of here, I think. Let's look at the sky map. Ah, there is something here. So somehow we need to get over there. Let's see if we can use... No, no, no. Get up there. Give me one of these. Oh, we got a couple of them up here. Oh, look, they left everything here for me to make one. That's clever. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if we'll be going the right direction, but let's look. So that's the direction we'll be going. I mean, that's kind of the right direction. Let's go for it. I also am going to save before we do this. Oh, we need to get up there. This was not what I needed. This was not what I needed. Mistakes have been made. Can I ascend? No, ascend. I think I actually did have a second where I could have ascended. Can we turn over here and get to that one in time? Oh, there's sky things. Don't love that. Whoa. What? Wait a second, what? I mean, I could recall all the way back up there. But I also kind of just want to figure out what's down here before I do that. What's this little pond it wanted me to find, you know? There was text in the platform that dropped. All right, let's go check it out. I mean, there's also just so much good stuff right here. I dropped into a pond of many things. Stuck in the sludge. Oh, it's etched with ancient Hyrulean text. You cannot read it. That's interesting. Alright, let's also recall this bad boy. Oh, I can't recall it? Well, stinker. Alright, well, should I mark it on my map at least? That, like, this fell here in case I need it later? Take a picture? Picture's not a bad idea. Maybe I could show people the picture. I'm gonna mark it on my map. Okay, is there anything else here? Oh, there's a little seed in here, though. Hey! I'm looking to see if there's like a fast travel point anywhere over here so we can come back to it. Oh, I see where we are, though. I mean, we're not terribly far from the domain. Alright, we need to get back up to the sky. That platform will respawn in the sky? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it looks like we can fall on these things, but to get over there is going to be tough. I'll need to figure out how to get higher. In the meantime, I guess I could try to go to that. Is that this over here? try to go to this. Okay. Alright, at least we got something. Got some good stuff up here. Hello, treasure. An old map. Okay. An old map in the depths. Interesting. What else we can collect up here. No, you don't have any of the Zora armor from the last game. Sadly. Oh, and I just heard my husbando and little man just got home, which means it's time for me to save. And this is where I'll end today's Nintendo Weekly. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We played lots of fun games. Oh, you can get it again in this game. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. I figured you probably could. We just haven't come across it yet. But thank you all for playing Nintendo stuff with me and hanging out. And yeah, it was a good time. Thank you. Aviator Dan says, glad I got to see some of the stream. Yes. May the 4th be with you all. I hope you all have wonderful Star Wars days tomorrow. And I'll see you on Sunday for the Sunday stream. All right, everyone, whatever you decide to do with the rest of your weekend, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to one another. I'll pick someone to raid when we're on the ending screen. Tomorrow is May the 4th, so it's Star Wars Day, and it's free comic book day. So go get your free comic books. Bye, everybody.